everybody, so I'm back today with a tutorial. I'm just gonna get started. So first of all, you just want to clip your hair back because it can get in the way when applying your makeup. So I'm starting with a gold shimmery shadow from LA Girls in the shade Mimosa. I'm just going to be applying it with a little shader brush, concentrating the shadow more onto the inner parts of my eyelid because that's where the most pigment needs to be seen. I'm really just sweeping the shadow backwards and forwards, concentrating more on the inner part of my eyelids and the center. I'm now taking a matte brown shadow from MAC. It's in the color Swiss Chocolate. It's got a bit of a red undertone, so it really works in bringing out the eyes, especially blue eyes, and especially with the coppery gold color, it will really make blue eyes stand out, and any other eye color for that matter. I'm just taking a round little blender brush, and I'm just concentrating the shadow on the outer corners of my eyelids, working it up into the crease using windshield wiper motion, just going backwards and forwards. You really want the shadow to be blended out as much as possible. And obviously follow through what you did with the one eye, you do to the other, but really make sure you blend out this color. It's really the trick in achieving a smoky eye and even just a natural eye. Blending is what makes makeup look so amazing. So just practice, 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 and just keep blending. Really, you'll get better at it. Taking a soft brown eyeshadow, any will do, but I'm taking the soft brown from the Sleek Storm palette on a 217 MAC blending brush. I'm just blending the shadow right above the crease bone, and I'm blending that Swiss Chocolate out so there's no harsh lines. It really makes the biggest difference, and it really ensures that the shadow is smoky and sexy. I'm now taking that exact gold shadow and applying it onto my inner part of my bottom eyelids. You really want to blend the shadow out. I'm really just going halfway with it and into my tear ducts. It really just helps the eyes pop out even more, and obviously what you do to the one side, you do to the other. Now taking that Swiss Chocolate color, you just want to be filling it in on the outer portion of your bottom eyelids, connecting it to the outer corner of your upper eyelids, just to finish off the look. I'm now taking Nylon by MAC. It's a white highlighting shade. It's really, really pigmented and it really works in highlighting. I'm going to be using this on a little brush just to highlight the inner tear ducts and underneath my brows on my brow bone. It really will just pull the whole look together, especially if it's an evening look or a day look, whatever works. That highlight will be caught in the light and it will just make the eyes pop once again. that exact little round brush that we used for our bottom eyelids and the Swiss chocolate, I'm just going in and patting that shade onto the outer corner, or, well, I'm not really patting it, but anyway, I'm just filling it in on the outer corners of my eye. I wasn't really happy with the color pale, so I went for the matte black in the Sleek Storm palette, and I ended up patting that color on into a V shape. Patting when it comes to black is the best way to apply it. It can get very messy, especially if you've done your foundation first, which I've done in this makeup look, which I don't advise when working with black, because it really can get messy. You just want to pat that color into a miniature V. Now taking that exact little brush that we used to blend out the Swiss chocolate, I'm going to be using it to blend out the black. Really just concentrating on the outer portion of the black, the outer V should I say. There's no additional product on the brush, so you just want to keep blending until the black has no harsh lines. Just taking any mascara, I'm just going to be running it across my upper and lower lashes. I'm going to be applying false lashes. And then, obviously, just don't poke your eye out. It's not fun. They seriously make eyelash boxes impossible to open. Like, honestly, who's going to steal them out of a store and use them? That's quite disgusting. But anyway, the struggle is real. Just don't mind the faces. We'll be doing an in-depth tutorial on how to apply false lashes. I feel they require a whole video on their own, but I'm just demonstrating that I am sticking on false eyelashes. I'm then going in with MAC's bronzing powder in the shade Bronze with my NARS Ida brush, and I'm going to be contouring the hollows of my cheeks to make my cheekbones more prominent. It really does bring a nice look together, or any look for that matter. It just brings more structure to the face, especially for a night look, an occasion, whatever it may be. It just defines the face and gives it more definition. I'll also be doing a contouring video. I'll show you how to contour and define different face shapes, as we all don't have the same face shape. And I will also be doing a video on how you can see what kind of face shape you really have. I think it's helpful, especially when applying makeup. Going in with a NYX blush in the shade Dusty Rose on a angled blush brush. I'm going to be applying that just above my contour and onto the prominent parts of my cheekbones. It really brings back the color that we took out of the foundation, as it would really not look natural if you had no red in your cheeks whatsoever. Then going in with MAC's blotting powder in the shade medium on a round, big, fluffy brush. I'm just going to be blending the colour onto my T-zone, which is the forehead, the nose, a bit of the chin, which I didn't really get to, and blending out the blush and the bronzing powder. Then moving on to lips, I'm going to be using Pretty Please from MAC. It's a nude pink with a bit of a gloss to it. And that's the finished look. I hope you girls really enjoyed it. It was inspired by Prom, but you can wear it for the day. I did try and make it as less dramatic as possible so it can be day wearable. If you have any requests, please leave them below. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much. See you in my next tutorial.